Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We are going to be talking about the key to hitting and the key to pitching, mainly about the key to hitting. The theme is the key to hitting, which is so important. I do think pitching can be figured out by you guys on your own, but having hints and listening to people and experience is what's going to get you over the hump. This is a good look at my squad on the right here, the Houston Rampage. Of course, that's my gamer tag right there. I didn't make a logo yet, but we're gonna. This is Datefield. This is just a really Date Palmfield. This is a really fun park. Now let's look here. This is his hot and cold zones. This means that he doesn't have away power up or down. This means he turns on the ball. He's a pull hitter. So you want to stay away from the inside of the plate. Simple as that with this guy. And there's a lot to be said for it. That means that he can see, the curveball and the sinker and all that, but it's just he turns on the ball. He's a pull hitter. So when you see those hot and cold zones, of course, red means hot, blue means cold. You really want to look at that and see right there. You see how I'm pitching away from the hot zones? And I pitched away, but of course the accuracy wasn't there, and so it's a feel pitch. So it's not always the control's not always gonna be there, but it does turn into an out. But you want to look at those hot and cold zones and think about, okay, what does a 12-6 curve mean? That means it's going to be dropping down. Does he see the lower part of the plate? Does he see the upper part of the plate? Do you need more control? Do you need to go to a four-seam fastball, have control? Do you want to go to a two-seam with a little bit of movement? Do you want to go to a sinker and hit a ground ball? And so when you know what the pitch creates, then you can just go with that. Anyway, let's skip towards hitting. And the key to hitting, besides the timing of it, is to know two things. What pitches do you see best, and when not to swing? I see the upper pitches the best, so I keep the PCI on the lower and work my way up. Unfortunately, this does not turn into a hit right there. I was very disappointed, but I have to put my PCI lower and work my way up because I can see the upper pitches. I cannot see the lower pitches as well. And so that's a tip about the PCI, but the key to hitting is to know when and when not to swing, especially when not to swing. Pitches that you cannot handle. So that was a curveball. It barely catches the zone. That is not a good pitch to swing at. But I thought it was hittable at first, but you have to make a determination, and that's how the pitchers get you. They exploit your strengths and weaknesses. I'm working the lower part of the zone, and when not to swing. That's the key. And unfortunately, that turns into an out. Okay, Harmon Killebrew. By the way, I think I'm currently batting .364 with Altuve. And that turns into a slide right there. Ichiro. 90 speed, Harmon Killebrew, when and when not to swing, lower part of the plate, and you're going to see something really good comes out of this bat or the next bat, but I think it's this at bat. Yeah, it's this at bat. So if you don't swing, you won't. If you don't swing at a bad pitch, you'll either get a ball or you won't get like a pop out or a foul ball or whatever. So there's a lot to be said for not swinging. So, and that's a big flaw that I had to work on. So it's, like I said, the two hints are lowering, put your PCI, which works for you. I don't see the lower pitches as well. So I have to keep my eye level low and work up. Not just the PCI, but also my eye level. Second of all, when and when not to swing. To create balls, to create walks. See, if I swung at that, then only bad things would come out of that. Foul ball, pop up, maybe. That's a hard pitch. But you do have to fight off the two-strike in the zone pitches. And with a full count, As you can see, that wasn't, it was out of the zone, but barely. And I'm really working the count here. This is a really, really good at bat. And of course the PCI was lower, so I got a piece of that. You look how many pitches are involved in this at bat. This is a super at bat. I'm holding him off. This is probably one of the best at bats I've had, and this is actually going to turn into a pop fly RBI. Tag up with Ichiro. Ichiro easily gets in. Easily. He's already walked into the dugout. Okay, here's Miguel Cabrera. Anyway, that's my simple little philosophy on hitting. It does work for me. I've worked on it a lot, and that turns... Oh, actually, that doesn't turn into a hit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that helps your hitting and your pitching. And take care, and I'll see you guys next time.